Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. I think I unmuted myself. Hello? Okay, then I will continue. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be so much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah, Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots like that of stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Haha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah? So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, ... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. There'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad to help. What do you mean, what are we doing? I'm reading. I'm about to see some fucking anime chicks fucking Kermit, man. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forget you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Isaiah. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Sheesh! Kinda looking weird with her hand, though. Her hand's kinda fucked up. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Ah? Ah. Hi, Isaiah. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Isaiah. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Haha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Isaiah? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Isaiah. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder and reassure her. I'm scared, Isaiah. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Isaiah, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I'd always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings. What are you saying yo about? I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. So, basically, she kills herself, or I say I love her, but you know, Dusty, as you, said, as you, clearly told me she's a trap, bro. So, you know, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling. Bro, it's too late. It's too late. I already chose the wrong option. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best, and I will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. He forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Ahaha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish? So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Isaiah. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I'm not gonna scream because it's the middle of the night. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Well, could have done something else. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path. I think Sayori dies either way, to be honest. I mean, I could go back, but and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until the things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Well, tomorrow it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki did about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Isaiah, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ahaha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Isaiah. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Ooh, that's a little too close to home. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Okay, give me a minute. I gotta take a drink. Delicious. Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. No, this is like, basically, so there's like the 3 acts of the game, and this is like the end of Act 1. I've done all 3 of the first poems already. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Ah? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 Get out of my head. 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 This is a fucking tongue twister. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my get out of my head. 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 Get out of. Get out. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head. You're a fucking weirdo, man. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Isaiah? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from anything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Not knock out, knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend should do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayo. Golly. Hey, yo, Yuri looking bad. See traceback dot text. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. You want me to go back? I can. Well, let me just save it here. I'll save that one right on the fucking blank screen. I'm gonna have to fucking skip through a bunch of bullshit, though, to get out to the front, because I didn't save before I made that decision. Okay, let's just, keep going. I just gotta skip through a bunch of this bullshit. This is a little bit before what I got onto, and this is just, this part is basically just her showing me a stick knife she has, and then I cut myself, and then she sucks on my finger, and then I suck her finger, and then I get some fucking water. Oh, what's good, bro? What's up, bro? You want me to go back and say love instead of friend? Hello? Fuck, oh my god, this is so much shit here. I should have saved before I did that. I have to go back from so far. This is where we started off, right there. Keep on skipping. Welcome back. What's going on? Yeah, I'll, once I skip through this, okay, I'm outside. You can go back to YouTube. Sayori, haha, Isaiah. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Isaiah. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow. So that's fine, right? Of course, Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Isaiah? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Isaiah. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Isaiah. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Isaiah. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. Sayori, I love you. Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Isaiah. Sheesh! Big old hug. I got like a really round head though. Hey, my hair ain't brown. My hair ain't brown. Don't do me like that. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Isaiah, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Isaiah. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Yeah, I want to be with me too. Fuck you, Sayori. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Isaiah. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't think I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. As Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Uh, I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel bad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. What? What are you saying, bro, for? But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? Fuck, my reading is fucking up. I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school. Yo, she might be dead either way. I considered going to her house, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way Natsuki does about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Isaiah, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets of each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think that on a day this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ahaha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Isaiah. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Yo, she's fucking dead, bro. She's dead. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Uh, Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Give me a minute, I'm taking another drink. Delicious. Absolutely spectacular. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's performances from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? Well, yeah, they all do. Actually, no, the only one, I think the only one that doesn't kill himself is Natsuki. Fuck Monica, though, she's a bitch. Yuri's the real one. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. It's the same fucking poem. It's the same poem. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Isaiah? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday. Yeah, it is. It's a horror game. It's like a psychological horror game, I think it's called. I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. Yeah. Uh, that's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. Isn't this something a boyfriend would do? What? Am I not her boyfriend? Oh, never mind. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Yo. Rest in peace, man. So either way, it doesn't fucking matter. She's a goner. Fucking... What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do... Hold up. What the fuck did I say? Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Whoa! Whoa! I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. Of these balls, bro. Ah! What the hell, boy? Let's exit DDLC. Hey, you like my background? Check out the pictures real quick. See if there's any new ones. It's probably just fucking Sayori dead, but... Reply, I love you to Sayori's confession. No, it's all just fucking... They aren't even gonna give me her fucking hanging? Come on, I want to see that picture at least. Is something secrets? Okay. Files. Characters. Yo, she gone, bro. She's gone. Scripts. It was poem words. Is there any fucked up ones in here? Oh, there's a space. Oh, never mind. It's Sayori's winning words. Oh, it's good. What's good? What's going on, man? What?
Wait, so there's how many girls? There's three, right? Three main girls?
Yeah, and then Monica.
So they all kill themselves, right?
Well, I don't know how. I know Yuri fucking kills herself too, but I don't know what Natsuki does.
What have you seen so far? Is that the first one you've seen kill himself?
Yeah, but I've seen this. I've seen gameplay of this. Like I've watched the whole playthrough already. I just bought it because it was on sale.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the first death I've seen.
So that was like the beginning of pretty
Oh,
much
what
like
the
the
fuck?
start, like the first part of the game.
Yeah, that's the first act. Is Sayori. Yo, do you see the picture on the stream? Are you watching the
I see it
stream?
looks too old. Yeah,
just.
Oh, I see it now.
But yeah, that's the first death. The fuck is this? Trace back.
And so you're in a club, right? Like a poem club, or what? What's with the poems?
It's literacy club. What the fuck is it? I think it's literacy. Yeah, not fucking literacy. Literacy.
On your wallpaper, there's. Oh yeah, the three girls.
Damn.
Right? Okay, yeah, you see the main menu? Who's the purple haired one?
That's Yuri.
And then the pink one was.
Natsuki.
And then.
The red hair's Monica.
The green eye.
Yeah, and then Sayori's the one that's fucked up. That's glitched out.
Okay, well, what is. Okay. Wait, what? Is the short girl the pink girl?
No, that's Natsuki.
Which one killed themselves? The corrupted one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why she's corrupted. 'Cause
Yeah.
She killed herself?
She's not in the game anymore.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm caught up now.
Okay. Okay. Do I load game and go back where I said I don't love her though? Like, I don't think it changes because it's a new game anyways. Okay, new game. Start a new game. Yup. Mihoi Minoi. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. So Dusty, right now, this is the start of the game, but it like deletes Sayori, so everything's fucked up. This girl is fucking Mihoi Minoi, Doodle Bop, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and let Mihoi Minyo. Mihoi Minoi. Oh, I think it just skipped her part. Well, kinda. Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. In the first little bit, it says, meanwhile, I've always walked to school with Sayori. So yeah. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content by just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. Excuse me. The school day is as no ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Isaiah? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. But we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest... Oh, like this part? Sayori was what would originally be telling me, hey, come join my club. We're the literacy club. But now it's Monica, because fucking Sayori's... To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. So basically, like, this dialogue would have been when I met her in the club room, but now it's earlier in the game, just because, you know, Sayori's not here. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something beautiful out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. A literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? But she always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica just say she? Hey Isaiah, by any chance, are you looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you would do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Because she's a fucking bitch. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aw, awesome. You're really sweet, Isaiah. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Ooh, okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. Originally, that would have been Sayori. Basically, anytime it like glitches out is when it would have been Sayori at this point. And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Isaiah. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Sayori was the vice president last time. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with everyone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Isaiah in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Isaiah? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there isn't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Isaiah, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these last few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Dusty, do you think I should go for Natsuki or Yuri? I went for Yuri last time, so I'm thinking about going Natsuki, but Natsuki's a fucking dweeb, and she's like fucking 10 years old now. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her feelings. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes advantage... Wait, did she say it suits? I expect that. The first time you play this, she says it doesn't suit your personality. That's crazy. Really? If a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Because you're a little fucking bitch? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is... What the fuck? The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Fuck me, I'm reading fucking terribly. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at each other, or at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide I of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Isaiah? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this ass club. This thing fucking sucks balls. Monika, Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Isaiah. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, ... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Isaiah? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me there for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Isaiah, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Everything? Everything. We'll see about that. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over me once more. Isaiah, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Dusty, did you answer me? I didn't even see it. Well, it says there's one person, so I assume you're still in here. Who should I go for? Because I'm going to have to write a poem. Natsuki or Yuri, I don't think I can even go for Monika, which I wouldn't anyways, but... I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You've unlocked a special poem? Fucking A right. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Nice. Who drew that? Fucking Yuri? Okay. Oh, fuck. This one's the hardest part. Effulgent. Frightening. Uncanny. Climax. Dream. Summer tragedy. Vivid. Fuck. Electricity? Yeah, okay. Romance. Fuck! Inferno. Vivacious. Extreme. Captive. Infinite. Sensation. Horror. Desire. Unrestrained. Fuck, I got some fucking bass on this song, Jesus Christ. Whirlwind. Aura. And entropy. Fuck, I didn't get a perfect poem though. I fucking gave one to little bitch tits there. Fuck. Hi again, Isaiah. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. I'm a goat. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Unlike, actually, I was gonna say like Sayori. Bro, look at the back of the classroom. Look behind Yuri. Thanks for keeping your promise, Isaiah. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What's good? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. If you don't know, if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Yo, bitch, move! Natsuki does certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the room. Monica, maybe? Natsuki finds herself between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yo, the camera's tilted. Is it? I don't fucking know. It feels tilted. Towers. I'm sorry, Isaiah. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. I'm okay. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no to either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you asked. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? What? What are you saying bro for? The ooh shit? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Fuck me. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to. How was this girl accidentally being so cute and got such huge titties? Oh my god, man. Holy fucking smokes, man. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Ew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yo, the camera was tilted, bro. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Yeah, fucking fag. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks the same as the one she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first 2 pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason, just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? To the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up... Not having no more what? Oh, yeah, she gone. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people to cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating. What the fuck? Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. No, you're into fucking cutting off limbs. Fuck. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Also, that book is different from the first one. The first one was about, like, this chick who, like, meets the people from the human experiment camp. So, this one takes place with the people inside the experiment camp, I guess. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Isaiah? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. She did not say that the first time. She said it was because the villain has their own motives and morals. The fuck did that say? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. You just called every human being the worst thing on fucking Earth, but okay. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... I don't know what it said. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Actually, can I go to the history? Fuck. It doesn't show up. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all. Whoa, what'd it say? That's... Okay. Oh, wait. So I guess the first one said, then suddenly... I don't know what the second one said. You find them? Are you back here, man? Is that hard to pause? Yeah, I'll keep going. It said my whole body gets incredibly, then like the random words. Oh, it's probably like incredibly hot or some shit. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading right now. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell... I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in fucking something. Maybe I'll see that in the history. I was just... Fuck. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Ahaha. Ahaha. Yeah, if I can't see it. Fuck. Ahaha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold oh my fucking god, hold the book open. I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Yo, she's kind of like hogging all the book, man. Like it's, like I'm like reaching for it. She's like got the whole fucking thing right there. That way, when I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb as it flips to the other side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. Loves cutting motherfuckers up. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses everything she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Yeah. Not you fucking slicing and dicing people up. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. You didn't even get to that. You didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh, Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. He will have water. Alright, don't punch yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Isaiah? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. I wasn't like fucking grabbing her ass or some shit. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Fuck no, it's okay. It's not okay. I wrote my poem for her, fuck. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Guess Natsuki. Fuck Monica. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. ... Question mark? Isaiah, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think that I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Painful to think about. ... Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. That was fucking ass. I like it. No, I don't. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Because I don't. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Let me just take another drink. Delicious. So you did. I guess you went into it. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. That's some pedo activity right there. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. You'll take her fucking virginity, you fucking weirdo. Who should I show my poem to next? Hi, Isaiah. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Isaiah. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of that barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Isaiah. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Deep as your mom. Ah! I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort in. Ahaha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel that Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. Just sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. And that's why she's so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other, so only the most important thing that this club fucking does. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it. Let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. This was not how it was the first time. The first time it was like she's in the wall and I'm looking in on her. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big black puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. Who should I show my poem to next? The one and only Yuri. ... As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten up. Exceptional. What was that? Question mark? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then she ends up covering her whole face. Ooh. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Question, fucking dot dot dot. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. You've been through, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Oh, excuse me. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It must take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read my poem now? Or if I read your poem now? Yeah, I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if this is a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air and present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. That's fucked up. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Like your boobs. Not your face, your boobs. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Isaiah. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than simply tell a story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon to be lifted with, holy fucking shit. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Isaiah. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being nice, there is no... Oh, Sayori's back. She's hanging again. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Isaiah did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Nick. And Isaiah liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ooh. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Isaiah, I can't even pronounce my own fucking name, appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, what did you say? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Isaiah started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove something, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Isaiah hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me. This didn't happen the first time. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing there. Isaiah, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that said. Well, I think if it's based off last time, it said who should I agree with. I'm going with Yuri. 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 Oh, what's up, Monica? What's going on? Hi. Hello? Monica? What am I looking at? Monica. Or ... Hey, Isaiah. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Is that supposed to be like fucking Sans or some shit? That's what it looks like, at least in the comments. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less If this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Damn. Fucking Yuri like cut her up or some shit. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms in her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Isaiah, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Maybe she'll be fucking dead tomorrow. I can't remember this part of the fucking game. I don't remember what part they die at. Completely. Wait, what did she say? Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Okay. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home if you want to. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president. Please let me take responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Isaiah. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. Did she say sigh? I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. What the fuck was that bullshit? I really appreciate you understand. Okay. Well, back to this, I guess. Lust. Captive. Philosophy. Entropy. Despise. Dream. Where the mask is. Inferno. Infinite. Horror. Vivid. Analysis. Extreme. Melancholy. Unending. The fuck is that? Oh. Oops. Who the fuck's saying law? Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Let me take a drink. We got 2 people watching now, okay. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Isaiah. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me. Hey, the game? Is that Patty? I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression. Put the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. What's going on, man? Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading anime at the desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Yo, I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club, bro. Relax. Take a chill pill, man. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. but you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, I didn't think it didn't make me think any less of you. Bro, trust me, this game isn't what you think it is. It's a fucking hell of a, it's a trip. I had already decided that there was no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Isaiah, don't say those things so frankly. They'll make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you gone to see Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. ... Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Bro, it's because fucking Monica said she would forget about it. Completely, fucking erased her mind. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry. Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Fuck a heck. Hell. Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? ... But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Ahaha. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ahaha. Well, you're kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. ... That's fucked up. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, I didn't kill nobody. Hey, well, I did see, like, my best friend, like, hang himself, but it actually kind of was my fault, but it wasn't my fault, it was Monica's fault. You know, it wasn't me. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. Wrong button. I was not. Ahaha. What took you so long anyway? My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Ahaha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Thanks, Yuri. Excuse me. You should play something for us sometime. Did I skip something? No, okay. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Isaiah. Thank you, Monica. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Oh, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Isaiah, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Not kettle. I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. So the first playthrough, like the first act, I go with her, so that changed a bit. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like last time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. ... 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. Ooh, the music muffled. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be standing next to the water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale. I don't know. Like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kya. Damn, she cut her shit up. Oh, it's rewinding? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Isaiah, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Call him Mr. Fahrenheit. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming herself. Oh, holy fucking shit. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Isaiah. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this, but I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Isaiah, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Oh, why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. That's most likely because of my massive fucking tits, bro. Your posture, right? And you always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have a terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve my book from the bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit on the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Okay, Pat, this next scene's gonna look a little fucking weird. But this whole game's fucking weird. So, yeah. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand and not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her boobies. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish the opening the wrapper. Fuck me, I can't fucking read. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, you see your brother play that too? Yeah, I've seen playthroughs of this, but fuck, I was getting it. I just felt like buying it 'cause it was on sale. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my leg. Yeah, well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate inside her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. You sure? It's kind of hanging right out. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Isaiah? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Cut the music, I guess. I can't. Isaiah. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. This didn't happen the first time. The first time, they just kept reading. Isaiah, my heart. Oh shit, what the fuck's going on? My heart won't stop pounding, Isaiah. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Isaiah? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. What the fuck is going on? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Hey, yo, chill out with them nasty ass eyes. Ha. Ah. Ah. It's time to share poems. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, of course. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Or da 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 da. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Patrick, what are you sending me on fucking Snap? There you go. Isaiah, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really want... Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Isaiah. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Isaiah? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. Seven holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes. Fuck, this is hard to fucking read. A prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. let me see where I was. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes, expanding gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and ticking clock, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Ahaha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has just been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Who should I show my poem to next? Not Suki. ... Yeah, just as I thought. Isaiah, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care about impressing her than trying to improve your own writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Isaiah? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved with each other. Not exclude each other even more. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Fucking bitch. Damn. Isaiah, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kinda dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds this place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kinda messed up? What did she say? I fucking skipped something. Isn't that kinda messed up? But she even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets home, she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been enabling her. It's kind of, I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think that keeping your distance, that would probably be for the best. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, I want you to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, blue, green. And endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Getting... I don't know what the fuck that says. Getting Wolver forms? Squeaking. Screeching. Piercing. Sine. Cosine. Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless. Poem of... endingless. Of nothingness? Of my... I don't know what the fuck that last part says. Delete her. Monica? Fuck, shit, I'll do it. Fuck, I'll delete her. Sorry, I know this is kind of abstract. Hold up, Monica, just give me a minute. Let me save real quick. Let me save, empty. There we go. Exit DDLC. go to Files, Characters, Monica, Delete. I can't even delete her. What the fuck's this shit? He told me to delete her, but it doesn't let me. What about Yuri? No. Can't even delete them. Let's look at the pictures, because we're here. Any new ones? Boom, boom, boom. No new. Well, there's this one. What the fuck is this? A sketch page by David Evelyn. Yo, the thing told me, the poem. By Evelyn to test and compare different uniform styles. The characters featured are arbitrary designs by David for the purpose of testing the uniforms. In Act 2, select a corrupt word during the poem game. Okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing difficult decisions. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. Thanks. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're very welcome, Monica. You've unlocked a special poem. Sure. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the fridge. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Isaiah joined the fucking thing, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? Drink time. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they do anywhere else. Or like they can't anywhere else. I have 3 people in here? Fuck, I'm growing, bro. I'm a big streamer now. Fucking, it's been 2 hours? Holy shit. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. You know, I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. Hey, don't look at me like that. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's small. Like Natsuki's boobs. Rest in peace. Right, Isaiah? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Isaiah to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Okay, the fucking music went away. Do you really want any of us... do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Isaiah joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do it at home. She obviously doesn't like Papa when he's not tired and has energy to do stuff. And Isaiah isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Dot dot dot. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, you're fucked up. She's gonna kill you now, bro. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Isaiah want to get some new members, right? Too, right? Dot 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 dot. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. People to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Isaiah, why did you even join this club? Shit, because Yuri's got fat tits, that's it. What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, Yuri's fat titties. That's not something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? Shrek. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. What if starting this club was a mistake? Dot dot dot. Now you've done it, Natsuki, you fucking bitch. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place to feel nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't. There aren't many places that are like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me? She's not taking away anything. No, Isaiah, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the directions she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club, but this one. I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts panicking. Fuck. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Dot dot dot. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Facts. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Whoa! I mean, I wouldn't. Monica, actually no, I would say Monica might, but she's the one that wants to fucking kill her. I don't know. Maybe you would, maybe. You fucking like her. Damn, fucking, who shot her in the eye? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Isaiah? What do you want to get out of this club, your fat tits? I can't lie, I'm just saying. It's on my mind. Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing now is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. Sayori, she was a good one. Not no more though. Dead. Not fucking here with us. No more. Rest in peace. Fly high. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Yo, she's fucking dripping blood out of her eye, bro. You good? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, so if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Okay, her eyes stop bleeding. Hey, Yuri. Uh, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know what I still think, that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. There's two people. Who's still left in here? Is it Pat and Dusty, or who's here? We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Isaiah? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Isaiah before we go. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. ... Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. Pat. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you together. I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately. Oh, it's Dusty. Okay, it's Dusty and I thought Brody might have stayed, but... Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Isaiah, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. Yo, it's getting fucking staticky in the back. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that. Oh, it just says there wasn't 3 people in here on my thing as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. Fuck, the only thing they give me that's hard is you guys know. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know, fucking cuckoo. Ahaha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Facts. You know what I mean? Maybe not. Kind of, not really. But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time with each other. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Fuck, my reading is ass. I need to slow down. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. She want black? Okay. Philosophy. Wrath. Electricity. Atone. Melancholy. Climax. Vivid. Aura. Frightening. Misery. Fuck. I don't know. Fuck, raindrops? Okay, good. Raindrop, drop top. Sucking on dick in a crop top. Papa? I don't know who the fuck Papas would be. Fuck. Pick it. Fuck, it's her. Fuck. It's the weekend, baby. Fuck. Grief. Infinite. Crimson. Alone. Or is that a tone? It doesn't matter. Vivacious. Lust. Entropy. Hi, Isaiah. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as always, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. You kinda do, you fucking annoying little shit. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. ... Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Isaiah just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ahaha. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understood how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you new manga. Lamau. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool, like your boy. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. Sayori, rest in peace, fly high. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck. I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Did it skip something? No, okay. Wait, the fuck was that shit? Oh no, it's okay. Never mind. Thanks, thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Isaiah, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Isaiah is already engaged in a novel that we are reading together. Aren't you glad that I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just, actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Suck on my toes. Sure. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. And if there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? I already went through this shit. Why is this happening again? I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and puts the kettle down. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. The pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this. Holy fucking shit. No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale. Like someone sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kya! It's gonna reset again? This already happened like half an hour ago. It didn't go black though. Oh. Mihominoi, wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Is that how you spell deja vu? Fucking... Okay. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Oh, it has. It has. My head has been feeling a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but exposing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strong and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. Cutting herself. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. Cutting herself. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. It's like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Isaiah, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. She's always been sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Well, when you look at me like that, I don't know. I couldn't say anything before, but she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. ... I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. You're freaking me out with them eyes, bro. Relax. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. What the fuck's in the middle? Oh, it's Monica, bro. I see Monica. Fucking jeez. Their opacity's real low, but she's there. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ahaha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you haven't seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come by my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all in various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Isaiah. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Yeah, it sounds pretty sick, honestly. It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we meet each other. And now that we get to be happy, now we get the happy ending that we've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Isaiah? Mihoy Minyoy. Who should I share my poem to? Yuri. The baddie. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Isaiah, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Isaiah. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Thanks for letting me know. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Thanks for letting me know. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, did she piss on this thing? I don't think those are words. Now, why does the piss move with the page? Oh. Do you like it? It was okay. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about Sure, Mihoy Minyoy, Doodlebop. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in this club? You look pretty freaked out. I think I'm going to vomit. Have fun with that. Not Suki. She's probably gonna be like, fuck you, bitch. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyways. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you don't even think to show it to me at all. Bitch, you fucking hate it anyways. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Carefully. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Like, things like that, okay? This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again, and I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to the therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. Am I at the end already? Okay. I'm knowing... I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try something. Try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Holy smokes, that was a good-ass poem, Natsuki. Oh, you've got no face. What's good, Slender Man? Slender Girl. What the fuck was her name? Slender Girl? Slender Woman? I don't know. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Isaiah? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. They're gonna reset my game and everything, man. Come on. Just Monica. Who should I show my phone to? Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Isaiah. About what? No. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Yeah. Monica's doing all this shit. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. She said this before fucking Monica, or before Sayori went, Dad. Looks like we can just get this done. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Fuck you, Monica. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, that's fucked up. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't open a successful poetry without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see, that's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Isaiah? Isaiah's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? These nuts? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your Excuse me? What, your cupcakes? Bitch, please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Isaiah around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Isaiah decide who he's gonna help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Isaiah make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Isaiah, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice already. Yo. Relax. Chill. You should have fucking... Bro. Yuri. Oh. Mihoy minyoy. What's down there? I ain't picking none of these. Fuck you. Yuri was the third one, so I'll go through. Yeah, you. Fuck you. I didn't pick shit. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Isaiah for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Isaiah away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little bit. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Matsuki to the door. Hey, Isaiah. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted, Isaiah. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. Bet. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Sounds pretty dope. Haha. Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. I feel like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? It feels pretty sick, honestly. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Because you're about to fucking... Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Isaiah. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. Oh, I couldn't tell. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Isaiah, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Thanks for letting me know. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Isaiah. Tell me you want to be my lover. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Do you accept my confession? Fucking ain't right. Yo, oh, damn. Damn. Golly. Oh, she did, bro. Yeah, her body's still warm. Look at that. This fucking soul leaving her eyes. They don't kill Lil Mau Mau. R.I.P. Nice hair clip. Fucking quarter. Mihoy Minyoy. 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 Mihoy. Holy fuck. Yabba 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 doo. The Scatman's World. This is pretty dope. Yo, so you're beating. I love you, bitch. I never gonna stop loving you, bitch. Can I pick the... Oh, fuck it. I'll just keep reading it. Because then I'll, like, skip past some bullshit that I actually need to see. Music's kind of fire. Sheesh. Drop the bass. No, 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 no. Yo, what's up? Okay, holy fuck. Skip. Oh, fuck. If I would have fucking sat through all that bullshit. Oh, fuck. Why did I sit here and just stare at her fucking dead for a day? 2 days. Oh, fuck. Keep skipping. Keep fucking skipping. Oh, bro. She was getting, like, fucking, like, rotting, bro. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Yeah. Yeah, I've been here for 3 days. Ah! Oh, ooh, I don't want to look at that. I'm here. Isaiah, did something happen? Well, I'll take a look. Oh, dot, dot, dot. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Isaiah? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. That was honestly, it wasn't bad. We'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Okay, Yuri's deleted. Hey, yo, leave Nuts. Okay. Natsuki didn't deserve that. Lifts the foil from Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? No. Yeah, there's no noise. I can read you though. Is it working? Yay, there you are. What's good? What's poppin'? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Isaiah. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's great to be here. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game? Or whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Isaiah. Or do you actually go by I Love Cornhub or something? Well, that's my username. Isaiah's my name, though. Now that I think about it, I don't really know why I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl. I got a big fat wiener, just letting you know. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that all this is a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? I knew. Trust. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that stuff's out of the way... Fuck, it's 11. Actually, it's not that. I thought it was later. Now that stuff's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her. And I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? I kind of been saying it a lot. I also seen her hanging a couple times in classroom, you know, on the picture that you hung up. That's whatever. Hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Isaiah? I don't know, you fucking made it. Like, you tell me. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Isaiah. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Isaiah. But now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Excuse me. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Yo, she's a flat earther? I ain't fucking with that. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Isaiah. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad about that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. Oh fuck, I was over it before I even started, fuck. So that's what's being said. So that being said, Isaiah, I have a confession to make. I am in love with you. Oh fuck, you're only the fourth to do it. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Isaiah, will you go out with me? Can't even refuse. Can't pause, nothing. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Isaiah. The funny part is, I meant that literally. There's nothing left here, just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think time is even passing anymore. Oh, it is. It is. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Isaiah. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think there's anything will get in the way anymore. And you don't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could just delete your own existence with the click of a button. Facts. Facts. She's speaking facts, bro. Hold on, let me save. Let me just save real quick. Did she fucking delete my saves? What a bitch, bro. Yo. Oh, you don't think you're going nowhere? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see about that. Yeah. She's deleted. Let's fucking go. Hey, you're deleted. Yeah. Me hoy minyoy. What's happening? These nuts. Isaiah, what's happening to me? It hurts. Good. It hurts so much. Help me, Isaiah. That's like fucking Spider-Man. Like fucking Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good. Please hurry and help me. Monica does not exist. Help me. You need to relax. Chill out for a minute. Did you do this to me? I don't know. I didn't. No, it wasn't me. Hey, relax. Relax. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. Shit. Shit happens, bro. Sucks to suck. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Isaiah. I trusted you. Do you want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Kinda. Yeah, actually. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Well, you know. Losers, weepers. Fucking. Whatever the fuck the other part of that thing is. You win, okay. I know. No, it's finders, keepers, losers, weepers. You're a fucking pussy. Go fuck yourself. You win. You killed everyone. I didn't kill fucking no. I killed you. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ruin everything. What's that trophy? Ruin the game. Thank you. Isaiah, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. See ya. Deuces. You gonna play the ending credits now? The fucking sick ass. Oh. I still love you. No, you don't. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I to hate for... How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Well, you fucking killed everybody. All my friends. I did so many awful things. Facts. I did so many selfish and disgusting things. Facts. I shouldn't have done any of this. Facts. I'm just messing up the whole world that I don't even belong in. Well, you kind of do belong. You do belong in it though. Like it was made for you. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. I mean, her fucking body's gone. Yuri was still warm until I sat there for 3 days. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's ... That's what? I've made up my mind. Isaiah, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I love the literature club. ... I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, you'll do what? Then, shit, what did, oh, fuck. Then, mihoy minyoy. Damn, she gone. New game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Isaiah. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Isaiah, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. See you later to the depression. Good for you, Sayori. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Isaiah, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like when I should do something special for her. The school day is ordinary as ever and is over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand there gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Isaiah? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Isaiah that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Isaiah. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Isaiah, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Taking the final sip of my Dr. Pepper. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an official club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Ooh, what an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to, hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the chest. She finds diamonds. Diamonds! Oh! Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Yankee with no brim! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. Honestly, I have no idea how much longer is left of the game. I thought that little Monica part was the last part, but I guess there's more. It's delicious. Oh, there's also like side stories they added to this version of the game, so I might play those tomorrow. I don't think I'll do those tonight. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Isaiah, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually light novels that build a deep and complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. You don't feel intimidated if I don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri, well, about you know, the first thing he said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't say it. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seemed embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Isaiah wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Isaiah? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. How about, fuck, I thought she was gonna say that. How about we fucking start writing poems, and we'll get to know each other a little better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? ... I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something. Huh? What the fuck are my cats doing, bro? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should try something, you should try being a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize. ... With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worthy of then it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I realize my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you would do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Fucking bitch. Fucking hoe. Go fucking hang yourself again. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice seeing everyone get along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Isaiah. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Isaiah, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Isaiah, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you fuck my asshole. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else that I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe that's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Isaiah. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to everyone to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Are you fucking dead ass? Do I have to delete your ass too? And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Yo, is it Monica? F-O-R-E-V. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Fuck off, Monica, you fucking pussy. Who? It hurts. Ah, I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Isaiah. Goodbye, Literature Club. Peace. No, I can hear you. I can hear you, kinda.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me.
Hello.
So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff?
I really didn't want Monica to sound like that.
Not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show you.
This is like the best part of the whole fucking game. This is like actually, this is heat.
Really hard on it. So,
yeah. I'm on today. Music play. Playing audio. Doom, 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 doom. Every day, I imagine myself in a world. Fuck! Be with you. Doom, 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 doom. Every land is a pen that will write home for me and you. I kind of forget the lyrics. Yeah, inks down unto the dark cat. Fuck, it's Puddle. And it says that in your heart. Fuck, I probably sound like ass right now. These are the infinite choices. Just to find That special play. What? Yeah. That special day. This is credits, bro. Roll the end. It probably would have made more like. There probably is something after the credits. I mean, there's side stories. Like they recently came out with side stories. Yeah, there's like, I think you're supposed to do it in the middle of the game though. It's to try to like help you like understand the characters a little more or some shit. I mean, we can play some if you guys. I'm not really that tired. I can play some more if you guys want, or I can do it tomorrow. I don't know how long the side stories are. There's 3 of them though. Well, 6 of them actually, but they're like it's like 3 different stories with 2 parts each. Oh yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Yo, what the fuck? I didn't get to fucking fuck with Sayori's shirt. Yo, Sayori does not need to sit like that.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
For sure, for sure.
The ink flows down
Into a dark puddle.
How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do
Chris Brown, what the fuck?
in your reality? And in your reality,
You're welcome.
if I don't know how
And
to
thanks to
love
you guys, Dusty, Ozil, and Patrick, if Patrick's still here, maybe, for sticking along for these fucking 3 hours. Well, it was a sick live stream, bro. It was worth the long watch. Okay. What's that? Thank you. Love, Monica. Okay. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. It was 3 hours. It was a 3-hour stream. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you. For all of my friends' dreams came true. Yeah, bro. Same. I've watched at least 2, and now I've played through it, so I've done 3. For a friend of all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual fucking thingaling. So I can reset that whenever I want, but let's go through the pictures here. Let's see if any new ones got added. So we got all the poems. Okay, so we got some new poems, I guess. There's all the Yuri ones. Papa. This one got added. The first concept of Monica's CG in Act 3. The angle was soon adjusted to be straight on to give the impression that the player is sitting directly across from Monica. In Act 3, delete Monica's character file before she begins her monologues. In Act 1, write all 3 poems for Yuri. You know I did. I had to do it to him. Alright, that's all the pictures. Music. Pump some fucking sick tunes. Yup. Yeah, so we got side stories. I think I haven't unlocked the 3rd one because I haven't, you have to write poems for certain people. And I only wrote my poems for fucking Yuri the entire time, so. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Yeah. Define. What will it take just to find that special day? I don't like that fucking cow suit. Hell yeah.
Everybody a fun assignment to do today.
I didn't get a lot of pictures though. Wallpapers. I never got like fucking nothing.
Everything that we do is
I'll set that one. That one's dope. Dun, 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 dun.
When I can
And so I guess I'm missing Natsuki's poems. I'm actually listening to a lot of fucking poems. What the hell? CGs. That's like all Natsuki and fucking Sayori. Secrets, backgrounds, promo. Okay, yeah. Well, this we can listen to this last song, and then the stream's over. That's the game. That's all she wrote. And thanks for staying along, guys. 3 hours. Dusty was here the whole time. Patty joined about halfway through. Winston. Brody was here last hour, I assume. Hour and a half. So about halfway too. A lot of fun though. I enjoyed reading for 3 hours. And I guess I'll be on tomorrow. I'll probably stream 5 o'clock. Maybe not right when I get home, but after work I'll be streaming the side stories. DDLC just goes back to the main game. But I think I have to I could reset the game though. I have to go to reset.sh. Attributions? The fuck is this shit? Font licenses, trace back, internal, one. Fuck, there's nothing in there. I don't care. Game, saves, audio, fonts, images, poem words. Yeah, that's. Okay, yeah, I'll just reset it and then tomorrow will be good. Myself in virtual machine. Jesus Christ. This long fucking thing. Why is it? Look at that. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Yeah, fuck off. No, I don't care. I don't want to fucking get the detailed content warnings about fucking suicide and shit. I wonder if it saved all my shit. I assume it did. Let's just exit the DLC. Let's see just before we go. Yeah, I kept everything. Okay. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. 5 o'clock. Tune in. We'll be doing all the side stories. Might have to unlock them. I might have to unlock them first. We can do it on stream too. Your boy's coming a streamer now. I'm a streamer. Okay, yeah, well, peace out, boys. Have a nice night. I gotta go to fucking sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. Deuces, boys. Deuces.